Alright, we're jumping right into this, and for good reason. I've attempted this twice now with two different heroes. Didn't make it past level 2. Which, you know, some of you may laugh at, but fuck, when you don't have monkey knowledge, this is a pain. I guarantee with monkey knowledge I could probably first try both the first and second map, but damn, man. Pain. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look. Just look. Insane Moab and Saram health. Slower speeds, yeah, sure. If you can even call it that. Monkey knowledge disabled, so obviously monkey knowledge wouldn't help me here, but I don't need help there. I need help here. Surprisingly less modifications, but fuck, 42,000 in order to beat half cash up to round 85. That is insane. Actually insane. And then you've got shoots, medium reverse. I didn't even get to this, but I imagine it's not as painful as this, but it could be. It could very well be. I don't know though. At least the Moab and Saram health are lowered. This seems... I don't even know. I haven't gotten there yet. And this is just this. So, we'll see. This is what I've picked so far. And of course, all these towers are nerfed. So the only 5th tiers you're allowed are Icicle Impale, Sky Shredder, and of course, Avatar of Wrath. Don't particularly know why. I feel like this would be a pretty balanced Odyssey if you just allowed everything except for Permaspike. You know, maybe not Permaspike. But honestly, this is painful. I've done it twice now, or at least tried to. Quincy, good fucking luck. If you don't have monkey knowledge and you're trying to do this with Quincy, good luck. Good luck. Honestly, my thoughts and prayers are with you, because holy shit, that would be impossible. Sorta. I did attempt it. Didn't go as well as I'd like. Psy was the only one I actually beat the first map with. Admittedly, I didn't try the first map multiple times with Sorta, but that's because I didn't want to. So, Psy seems like the go-to. So, let's try this again. So I put down a bank. I know. Big waste of upgrades and a little bit of waste of a money. You can see I've been doing this for a while now. We place Psy right around like here, just for good ability usage. And then we just go into a ninja that won't be able to have Seeking Shurikens just yet, but will still be good regardless. As you can see, I've done this before too. I tried to words just then, and it didn't happen. So I just kind of gave up. Anyway, essentially, the only way I can see anyone beating this Odyssey is by abusing 5th tiers. Absolutely abusing them. In fact, I don't see a way around it. They give you them, you kinda have to use them, and you really do, legitimately, have to abuse them. Because if you don't, you've lost. And if you try and abuse 4th tiers and win, you'll lose, because you'll run out of towers, most likely. But far out. This Odyssey is probably the closest one to giving me a run for my money. Not gonna lie, because the things that are buffed in this Odyssey are insta-kills. You know? I'm talking ceramics, I'm talking Moabs. Just anything that runs through. Goodbye 77 lives. I wish you'd stuck around longer, but now you can't, you know? That type of shit, right? And if I place a village here, where can I place a village? Like there, I can place a Sky Shredder to the right of the Alchemist, and a Freezy Boy probably to the left of the village. Okay, that works. So, yes, I have done this a few times now. Admittedly, this is my second time with Psy, because Psy honestly seems like the absolute GOAT here. There doesn't really seem to be an alternative hero. I don't know why they offer them. in all honesty. Because when you look at the leaderboard of Sai, Sorta, and Quincy, Quincy's instantly kicked out. I love Quincy, but he's instantly kicked out, let's face it. Sorta, sadly, her upgrades to deal more damage to things that are frozen are nowhere near the same level of insta-kill as Sai strolling down the street on a sunny day. You know, it's like effortless. Absolutely effortless from Sai. And if I take away anything from this Odyssey, it is that. It is that Sai doesn't even need to give a shit and just kind of obliterates life. So that's a little scary, but that's the truth. So if we now go for icicles, go for deep freeze, place a village, use this to stun. Okay, we didn't even need it, but cool, used it anyway. Bigger radius, jungle drums. Does that hit Sai? Oh my god, wow, nice. Nice placement, me. But then we get a Mib, and then this is pretty much the setup I've gone for. I went for this last time, it worked really well. I didn't have everyone in range of the Mib, so in theory this should be better than my very first attempt, but I don't know. This Odyssey's a pain in the ass. Ah, words. Absolute words. And admittedly, I've done my fair share of ridiculous custom challenges. You know, not custom Odysseys. I rarely do those, honestly. And the one I did attempt was impossible. So, you know, like, I had practice with, like, custom challenges where it's like, find the very niche solution, or find the perfect timing to get this upgrade, or even glitches or like bugs, you know? I've figured those out and I've been like, oh, that's a neat little feature, cool, to beat one specific round. This is like 90 plus rounds of pure agony. I think it takes a very special kind of person that belongs in hell to be able to devise this type of Odyssey. So, to the person who made this, I hope you play tested it. I really fucking hope you did. Because I imagine if Ninja Kiwi sets an Odyssey for the week, then I would expect them to at least know that it's doable because it's so easy, or if it's not super easy, to at least have someone do a trial run and figure it out, right? Even if there's only one solution in the galaxy, I don't care. Admittedly, it's a little shitty if there's only one solution in the galaxy and, you know, you give us a bunch of false positives with all these other bullshit towers. But, yeah, words can't express how annoyed I am at the fact that Sorta and Quincy are practically useless in this Odyssey. I'm saying practically useless because I know for a fact someone will leave a comment being like, I did this whole thing with Sorta. You just need X, Y, and Z to make it work. And that would be completely true, and I'd be stupid for assuming so, but still, it feels like Sai's the way to go. Otherwise, you just get your ass handed to you, you know? Because Sai does not give a shit about 500% increased ceramic health. This plane could work on its accuracy a little bit, thank you. You know, Sai doesn't give a shit. Sai doesn't give a shit about 300% speed increase either. You know, all Sai cares about is, oh hey, there's a balloon. Stop. Crush. Obliterate. That's like the only three things that goes through Sai's mind. Sai's little sadistic mind. Happily banging away on the drum there, while murdering families of balloons like it's nothing. Bang. Honestly, I'd consider Sai to be the most psychopathic hero we've got. Because think about it, right? Out of all the heroes, you know, Oben launches his little mystical ghost dogs, right? It sort of sends them towards the balloons to slowly tear the balloons down bit by bit sort of thing, you know? And then it's like Thanos over here comes along, and he's just like, snap, I just murdered an entire family of balloons without even thinking. You know, Oben's suddenly like petting his dogs curled up in the fetal position in the corner of a forest being like, what the fuck is that thing, man? Because it's just such an insane power spike. And yet, size XP gain is so fucking slow that 9 times out of 10, useless hero. At least for me, honestly. And I don't play expert maps all that often. I've heard Sai is insanely strong on those, but for me personally, if I can use any other hero, I will. But in this Odyssey, I don't think I've got a choice. I really don't. I think it's Sai or die, which ironically rhymes. But truth be told, I think that's the case. I think it's just the case. You get Sai, you get no one. And I can guarantee there's no shot someone can do this whole Odyssey without a hero. I just love that. Because like, I personally believe that no one could do this without a hero, but I always say it out loud, you know? I always say challenges out loud, just in case some crazy person is out there being like, oh, you're fucking on. Because I've done that in the past when I stream. I haven't personally made a lot of custom challenges or anything like that, but I have been like, oh hey, I attempted this thing the other day. It was insane. I don't think anyone could do it. Purposely because I know a lot of the people that watch me are actually way better at this game than I am. So I'm like, there's no way, right? And then I'm really hoping to get like a video recording the next day. But this Odyssey does really seem a cut above the rest. You know, I don't see a way it's easily done without Sai. And in all honesty, the amount of monkeys we're allowed to have, which is like somewhere in the late 40s, like 48 or something, doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter that we have that many. You know, it's just this simple, where it's like, yeah, you can give us as many towers as you want, whatever. We still only have 49 upgrades we can get, or we still have to adhere to a cash limit, which is bullshit. So, despite the relative freedom, we're still stuck in a cage. In fact, the only freedom we actually get... Actually, no. Do we even get any freedom? Do we get any single map where we can just place whatever we want, however much we want, and it doesn't matter? So this is least tiers, this is least cash, this is least tiers, least cash, least cash. No. So we've got a false sense of freedom here. We're given 48 towers, and a bunch of them being tier 4 upgrades. You know, you kind of think, ooh, we could make this work. But... yeah, I don't know. This is just insane. It feels like I'm writing my epitaph right now. I'm just giving up. And this is my afterthoughts, my sort of revenge note. Oh, but yes, this is pure insanity. And if you haven't already given this Odyssey for a try yourself, oh, you're missing out. Good luck, but you're missing out. Oh, I think it's round 81. Round 81 is when this particular map starts to shine its true colors and let you know that it's not here to fuck around. So I think we should probably be working on leveling up Sai, in all honesty. So we'll let Sai get this last level up on their own. And then we'll see. Because we do have 9 upgrades left, so it's not the time to just sort of kick back and relax. You know, you want to max out this as much as you can. Same with the least cash spent thing. Like, try and get it down to as small of a number as possible between like least cash allowed and then least cash spent or whatever. Because you gotta maximize as much as you can, let's be honest. Otherwise you're purposely setting yourself up for less than your best. Okay, so this is pulses 3 times. We'll wait till the end of this round before we upgrade, I think, so that it's around, what, like 13,000 or something? I don't know if that's true or not. I kind of hope it's less, but I feel like it might be more. 13,000, roughly. Hey, there you go. I'm starting to learn. But yeah, for now, actually, we'll wait a little longer. Because these rounds right now, surprisingly, are the forgiving ones. Round 81 onwards are not so kind. So we'll see how we go. Okay, 9,000. That's fairly reasonable. We'll do that. Cool. Not even purple balloons can resist Psy. Well, we don't care about purple balloons at the moment, so that doesn't matter. I'm tempted to let Psy just get that upgrade for themselves. Just so that I can personally buy the better ones. Or do I skip over it so that Psy can work on the better ones? I don't know. It's always a conundrum for me. Essentially, you're spending the same amount, you're just waiting for less cash to pop up so you can spend supposedly more, but it doesn't work like that either. Okay, so far so good. And yeah, please forgive me if the commentary is a bit shit on this one. This is the 3rd attempt. And I'm not talking in terms of this map. I'm talking the Odyssey. So I am a little bit drained. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and sarcastically. So, you know, reserves are quite low. Okay. Not bad, okay. And we'll get the 7,000 from this by the end of this round. How much is this? 12,000. Not bad. Not bad. I'd be tempted to take you up on that offer, but I know we can get it lower. So we'll just leave it up to Psy. See how long until they break and can't handle the pressure of big balloons anymore. And we'll take it from there. There we go, there we go. A little bit more. Thank you. I'm still annoyed that BFBs speed up when they're slow. When they're slowed, I should say. Okay, 8,595. That seems reasonable at this point, but I'm still gonna wait one more round because the next round is the pain in the ass. So if we can spend less money, I'd appreciate that. Okay. Oh. And like, so many small adjustments would make this Odyssey legitimately fair. Like, first of all, allowing more 5th tiers. You know, nothing's gonna change if you allow us Balloon Jutsu Master, Grandmaster Ninja, right? Nothing's gonna change if we're allowed to use Grandmaster Ninja. Literally, the only thing that'll change is that we have a new expensive upgrade that no one's gonna get. But see, this is where the difficulty comes in. This right here. So let's stun these guys. Luckily, Psy can still attack whilst that's happening. But, yeah, that happens. So, we now need to replay and rethink our strategy because round 82 is still not kind. Fuck. Alright, well that's gone. Cool. Right. Psy, get that and pop some Moabs. That's what we're looking at. You do some of this actually. Do some of that action. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Okay. Let's try it again. From the top. Cool, so now Moabs are gonna get shredded a little by Psy here, which is super ideal. We'd like that. We love that idea. Stun everything, at least for a short moment. And then... very pleased that the fortified guys are going first. You know, sometimes you don't get that with heroes. Sometimes they aim for the weaker enemies first. I don't understand it personally, but, you know, it's up to them, I guess. Okay, can we just pop that BFB, please? Both of them? Please? 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 Someone? Thank you. Ah. Potentially saved. Can we just stun those guys? Or, you know, don't. That's cool too. That's cool too. Fine. Sure. God, I hate this. Because it feels like you're forced to upgrade Sai. And, don't get me wrong, it's a great idea, you know? Love helping Sai get some more upgrades and stuff. Let's go infinite figure infinite. That'll do, I think. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, it feels like you're forced to upgrade Sai. Because Sai literally levels up way too fucking slowly. So it feels like if you don't upgrade Sai, then they just completely fucking suck. Come on. I didn't use this one this time, so hopefully it gives us some breathing room, even if it's just a small amount. Breathing room, breathing room, breathing room, breathing room, breathing. Okay. That's quite a bit gone, but that's fine. We can stun him, and Sai can pop him. Why are you not aiming for first? It's the worst thing so far. Okay, you know what? Just fucking fuck off and explode, please. Really? What? Okay, okay, sure. Sure, apparently Sai's ability is not as great as I once thought. Let's just go again. You get that, you go on that. Cool, oh wait, you get this, can't forget that, and we just wasted a stun. This Odyssey's gonna be the end of me. If you don't hear from me from like 3 weeks from now, I've probably died. And it's probably the person that created this Odyssey's fault. Seriously, NK? Like, I know I've got no monkey knowledge on at the moment, and so I could make this easier for myself, very much so, but legitimately I feel like Odysseys are for everyone, or at least they should be. And they're slowly starting to drift away into the league of, nope, it's for the pros, and I'm hating it with an absolute passion. Really wish they didn't go that direction, but they're going there. Destructive resonance is more destructive. Yeah, do it. Why not? Why not get more destruction? Okay, there's quite a few Cerams there, being a bit of a pest, but why did they all get through? What? I thought maybe a handful of them were being an issue, but that's cool, I guess. Okay, I can stun them. We can stun them, deal with them. That's fine. We are getting this upgrade though. But yes, there will undoubtedly be a lot of trial and error, a lot of restarts, and to be honest, if it gets to a certain point, we might just have to flick the old monkey knowledge switch on, and I'm sorry, but I cannot tell you which ones would be the best here. In all honesty, like, best I can do is probably all the ones that make things cheaper. You know, that would insanely help you out for the half cash at the very least. But I can't say for sure which ones would be beneficial overall. As much as I'd love to, because they all have their niche uses. And of course, all the hero monkey knowledge would be great. But yeah, I mean, admittedly, you are limited in what military monkeys you can pick, so at the very least you can kind of ignore some of those, I guess. But honestly, if you've got them all, use it all. Obviously it doesn't help you on this map because it's monkey knowledge restricted, but for all the other maps it would make your time so much easier, because imagine this map 5 times in a row, except sometimes you're allowed knowledge, right? Knowledge would just make life so much easier. In fact, that's just a statement for real life. Knowledge makes things easier. That's why people ask you to go to school or university or college or TAFE or whatever institute of learning they have, because knowledge makes things easier. It allows you to do your job. It makes you qualified as fuck. Stun those guys. Just trying to make a little bit of wiggle room here. Not a lot, just a little bit of wiggle. Okay, that was good, that was good. That was a strong use of that ability. If anything starts to slip by, I'll use the other one, but I don't think it will. Yeah, nah, we good. Oh. I've only ever made it this far with Sai. I'm pretty sure Sorta died on round 82. And I had this setup with Sorta here and the Ice Monkey a little closer. And not only that, but I had an avatar of Wrath, admittedly on its own, didn't have its crew with him, but it was in the range of the MIB. It didn't help. Honestly, didn't make a single fucking difference. Sai's just necessary. If you're doing this without knowledge, pick Sai. It's the only definite piece of advice I can give. And that to me is a shame, because why the hell would you offer any other hero if you know Sai's probably the only one you can pick? Sorry, I've got a lot of negative energy and I'm sort of passing it on to you guys. What I mean to do is pass it on to the map creator, because so far, the only times a creator has been mentioned in terms of the weekly Odyssey, as far as I'm aware, has been just BF10. And BF10 made some great Odysseys. Let's be real. BF10 knows what balanced means, and knows what moderate difficulty means, without going over the top and blowing up your face. Let's stun everything. Oh, it doesn't even stun everything. I didn't realize there was a limit. Cool. So we'll pause you there and then do this. Does that hit everything? Pretty much. Come on, you can hit those. Thank you. Last two. Last two, last handful. Of course not. Needed to use that ability sooner. Oh my god. This is gonna take years off my life. Right, what do you do next? 3 different balloons at once. That's insane. Need that. So probably gonna collect this at some point and then just buy that. Right? That's something we can do. I think we've maxed out our cash anyway. So let's do that. Very nice. Very nice. We'll probably solve this level for us. This little conundrum we've got going. Still looking a little scary. Just a little, just a little, just a little. When it goes down to just Moabs or lower, we will pop an ability. Like now. See, it's good to grab them when they're Moabs, so they don't split up into 4 other targets. Thank you. Okay, so much easier when you hit them when they're Moabs. It's interesting. DDTs, no shot. Honestly, when I first tried this, without even realizing what I was getting myself into, my very first thought was, DDTs are going to be the worst. I need to plan for them. And now they're just kind of pathetic, and so are the last few waves, if I'm honest. Because some of these waves are just like throwing wet noodles at someone, hoping to kill them. It's never going to happen in a million years. And yet, before throwing the noodles, you were throwing axes or sharp kitchen materials or ninja stars, you know? Much more effective tools. And then, you know, some wet noodles gets thrown on your bullet-riddled corpse and you're just like, ooh, but that one did it. You know, like this round. This is pathetic. It doesn't even make it halfway to the actual squad that's kicking ass. Oh, there's just so many things I've got too many words to say and too much hate-filled emotion. Let's just end this, shall we? Let's just get it done. Let's just just delete them. Just delete them. And then we're fine. Map 1 done. And as you can see, I've claimed it because I've done that before with Psy. Before I thought, you know what, maybe sorta. And then I thought, you know what, maybe not sorta. And now I'm here. Right, map 2. Oh, honestly, this Odyssey could very well deserve a 5-parter. Now, there are some crazy theories I've had with this map. The first craziest theory I've had is you can afford Psy and a Sky Shredder, but you can only afford Psy and a Sky Shredder if you go down that path. So that was crazy theory number 1 that didn't work out, as you can expect. But I'm pretty sure it's almost always a good idea to put Psy right there. And then it's a little scary to... Wait a minute. Let's test something. Aha! That saves me 125 bucks. And gives the Ice Monkey better range. I dig it. Alright, I'm doing that. I am putting the Ice Monkey on that same little pad with good old Psy. Alright, let's do this. Oh, so what I've figured out on this map is that you can get a Ninja Alk, Psy, as well as an Icicle Impale for under 42k, right? And there are no other crazy modifications on this map. It's just half cash and 42,000, right? Seems pretty kind on the surface compared to the last map, but this is the map I couldn't beat. So now we're back, and believe me, we cannot, and I can't stress this enough, we cannot spend any extra money on Psy. Which really fucking sucks. But we put them on strong to try and weed out the weak. And just let the ninja clean those guys up for the most part. And then we hope, and we pray, and we sacrifice, and we make deals with certain red-colored horned people that have tails and potentially hooves. And then, you know, maybe we stand a chance. You know what? It is always the half cash modes, isn't it? Half cash mode is, in my opinion, if you had to play every single game mode without monkey knowledge, half cash mode is the worst. You know? Impoppable difficulty, you can place farms. Half cash mode, you can, but it takes up a massive, and I'm talking massive amount of time and money in order to do so and make a profit. You know, and usually if you're in half cash and you're making a profit with banana farms or some sort of money or income, you need to place multiple of that source of income. You can't just place one and be like, this'll be enough. No, it will not. That's why we're not placing a single farm at all. Because if we want a decent enough farm to make up for the amount of cash that it's worth, as early as we could possibly get it, without losing lives that are permanent damage to us because we don't have a mana shield, or any way to earn lives back without monkey knowledge, then it's just not worth it. It's really just not worth it. Because you're gonna need a 5th tier for round 85. I don't care about all the previous rounds. Sure, you could potentially get to round 84 with only 4th tiers. But I feel like 85 is the icing on the cake, you know? You can't finish off the cake with just tier 4s. That doesn't feel right. And I'm trying to... I guess I can't avoid it, huh? I was trying to place the alchemist in a way where he couldn't throw over the wall, but it's a little bit inevitable. And that's kind of shitty because alchemist does fuck up some of the rounds for us if we don't have Psy set on strong. Like round 39, I got overwhelmed by a regrow rainbow swarm because I forgot to set Psy to strong, and it just overwhelmed. It just actually overwhelmed. 2 regrow rainbows legitimately overwhelmed, which was hilarious. But still, we don't talk about that. We talk about winning, and hopefully that's what we're doing here. Also, major flaw in this plan, and potentially where you can sort of get a bit of wiggle room with a different strategy. I don't know what other strategy you'd want to use, but this is where you can sort of take my idea and develop it and do better things than me, which is honestly what I'd prefer. So the big flaw with my master plan here is that I have a ninja and I'm gonna have an ice monkey and there's not gonna be an MIB. Right? You're starting to potentially see the big fuck up that's gonna happen? Even with the alchemist buff, I don't believe my ninja will be able to pop iced balloons. And with the ninja being further on in the track than the ice monkey would be, you can see there's going to be a little bit of an issue there. Actually, we need to get Bloom Jitsu first. But you can tell there's going to be a problem, right? It's fairly obvious that there's going to be a problem with that. Which sucks, but it's true. You can't really afford it. Afford it? Avoid it. Or, well, at least you probably could have avoided it, because I don't remember exactly how far I got into this map, but it wasn't that far considering fortified Moabs were killing me. Because Ninja Alk here just didn't have the damage, I didn't have the Icicle Impale, so we didn't have the slowdown, and obviously the Icicles Ice Monkey can only effectively pop balloons, not Moabs. So I'm hoping that with the money I'm saving by not using that obstacle, and the money I'm saving by not placing a banana farm, which I did on the first attempt, and that was a big fuck up too. I didn't upgrade it, because I didn't have it in the budget to upgrade it, which was pretty funny. But yeah, so here's the problem. Ninja does very well against a regular Moab, right? And Sai is brilliant at cleaning that up. Insanely good. The problem is when they start being fortified, and I didn't have a lot of wiggle room in terms of things I could spend on to make balloons go bye-bye. So now I'm thinking, do I want... Okay, this is potentially regrow farm. No, we're good. Do I want stronger acid and perishing potions, or do I just want faster throwing? Because essentially what I'm looking for here is more potion uptime, which both paths offer a bonus to. I just don't know which is better. I plan on having one more tower, so I think that means faster throwing, but I genuinely don't know. I mean, this also just gives, like, strength, right? Besides being faster and keeping the uptimes, right? And so against Moabs, I guess I'd want the 2 in the middle, which we should be able to afford alongside our Icicle Impale. But we shall see. Let's stun some mofos. Actually, I'm not leaking that life. Screw you, pink balloon. Get your own life. Also, yeah, I will get these. Perishing potions. And we stun them. Nope, we don't even have to. Cool. So perishing potions is already doing its job. That's good to know. The only thing really left to do now is place our ice monkey. Now, I know that that's actually a problem, because the ice monkey, sadly, will make our ninja weaker, as I've stated. But I think if we get to icicles, it may be worth it. May. I don't know. That's definitely not a factual statement that I 100% know the answer to. I mean, it is only 2 lives, but I don't know what horrors await me. I might need all of them. So I'm trying to only get what I need. And at the moment, I don't think we need anything. We just need to time our abilities a bit better. You know, like, let's say now, right? And then put you on first. Yep, and yep. Put you back on strong. See? Perfect. Put you back on first, and we'll just leave you on first for now. But yeah, this... I don't even have words to describe this Odyssey. My mind is just in too much pain from the very first 2 maps. And I really hope the next 3 are kind or nicer somehow. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Considering I looked at the first map before when I was planning things and I was like, oh yeah, that'll be chill. It'll be easy. You know, that's not a pain. Why would that be a pain? Little did I know. Anyway, essentially, I'll tell you what my plan was for all of these maps, which didn't go to plan 9 times out of 10. But my plan was, first of all, Ninja Alk every single map, right? Solid start. So I put down NA on every single one of the maps I've listed on this paper, right? I think now's a good time where we can get our ice, but at the same time, who knows? Who knows? So let's do that. 2 at the top, 4 at the bottom. Now that's a pretty solid ice monkey right there. And it's kind of good that it's earlier, because it lets our ninja and alk focus on the bigger guys. So maybe that's actually a not so bad thing. But anyway, so I put NA underneath all the maps. And then I thought to myself, oh, Psy's also going to be there. So I also put a P, so I spelled out the word nap 5 times, which is cool, because I know how to spell nap. But then for the very first 2 maps, I said to myself, yeah, Ninja Alk plus Psy fucking destroys. I'm not even going to have to place anything else. Oh, little did I know. Luckily though, I took up backup extras of most of my towers, so I didn't just take exactly what I wrote down on my plan. That would have been stupid. I'm not that dumb, despite what you may have heard. So, I brought the rest of the monkeys as well. And then I wrote for map 3, Ninja Alk plus Psy, as usual, nap. And then I'd get an icicle impale on that map. So, you know, apparently I wasn't looking into getting one on this map, which was interesting. Crossbow Master would honestly be like the icing on the cake here. Just give me a Crossbow Master, come on. Anyway, so that was for the 3rd map. For the 4th map, I've written down Ninja Alk plus Psy, nap, classic, Sky Shredder, Icicle Impale, Village. Right? And that was pretty much my strategy for map 1. But hopefully map 4's... Well, map 4 isn't more merciful, I don't think. I think it's like all slightly slower balloons and slightly increased health, rather than whatever map 1 was. I don't even... It's a similar thing, but harder, I think. But that goes to round 100. So, you know, no break there. And then map 5 was Ninja Alk plus Psy, classic, Nap. Sky Shred plus Ice Impale. So my strategy seems largely similar. But I'm hoping that it works. I really am, because if it doesn't, I've got nothing after this map. Which is, you know, a potential win at best, anyway. Okay, so far so good. Take your time, BFB, take your time. I remember when Odysseys were nice. Odysseys weren't pain in the ass. They were kind to everyone. You guys remember that? Petridge Farm remembers. Okay. This could be a little bit of a struggle city. Potentially. Okay. Never mind. We good. I'm liking Psy's attack speed boost. Thank you, Alchemist. Much better than regular old attack speed. This should be fine because the mob's a bit more spaced out, I would say. Oh, actually, the fortifieds are the problem. Yep, this would have been around the time that I died on my first attempt here. Because if I'm honest, fortifieds are pricks. This wasn't the wave I died on, by the way. I beat this one. I remember that much. How do we do with just no abilities here? Is it good? It's not bad. Genuinely not bad. I'd be lucky to beat even one fortified. So that's a big improvement. And the only difference I've made between that and now, round 63 is a joke with Psy. The only difference I've made is I haven't bought a banana farm, and I haven't purchased this upgrade, or this obstacle to be removed here. Right? I haven't gotten either of those, which, you know, doesn't speak volumes about the difference, but this was the round. This was the round I died on. That is a fact, because it is a absolute clusterfuck of towers. Towers? Balloons. Let's use that. Sadly, I had to use that last time too. I'm hoping for better results though. Already a better result there. Popped a Moab. But yeah, this was consistently the problem. That happening. Oh, why couldn't... Oh, so many things going through my head. Most of them insults towards the person that made this Odyssey. Why? Why are they trying to turn BTD6 into a cock measuring competition? You know? Like, why is that a thing? Why is it always, oh, I made this impossible fucking challenge? Why do we have to focus on the impossible in every single thing? Can't we just focus on something that's possible? See, and then that happens, and then, oh. Nothing. Just, that's kind of what I expected. Not me. Ooh, it's looking good, but then that happens. And that doesn't deal damage until Psy can actually pop the balloons in general. Absolutely tanky as hell. Like, this guy made it through. The fuck was that? See, and even that. This guy might die, but this guy won't. Yep. All right, let's just check this. Let's just check the theory, right? It's just a theory. We're just gonna try it out, and if it makes a drastic fucking difference, we'll see. Is it even on? Are we allowed? Is this impoppable? No, this is half cash. and it's allowing Monkey Knowledge. I don't know why we don't have our Mana Shield. Maybe it has to regrow or something? Okay, yeah, it's on, it's on. Okay, cool, just checking, just checking. So let's see. How drastic of a difference are we talking here? Oh, there it is, okay. Let's just see. Just a little check. We're not gonna use any abilities. No abilities. At all. Wow. Fucking wow. Alright, I'm sorry, but I think I need to. I really think I need to use Monkey Knowledge on this one, because I know some of you guys are probably, like, I'm getting screamed at from both sides, where it's like, you know, I really want to do it without Monkey Knowledge, and I'm trying to support people that don't have as much Monkey Knowledge as all of it. But at the same time, I'm getting yelled at by people that have all the Monkey Knowledge, being like, I did it without it, here's how, you dumbass. So, I'm sorry, but I think I'm just gonna push through. At the very least, I'm not doing what I usually do, where typically it'll be the following video, where I've decided that it's bullshit and that Monkey Knowledge is necessary. So I'm not blindsiding you with it this time around. You guys are just knowing straight away I'm using Monkey Knowledge. I just am. I feel like it's necessary. Oh god! Those are BFBs. I've only dreamt about those terrors. Can we potentially stun one of them? Nope. Cool, just, you know, spitballing. But at the very least, yeah, that is nice. I appreciate that that is cheaper now. And we can actually beat this. Which is also nice, you know? Oh, fuck. Honestly, if anyone out there has done this without Monkey Knowledge, please send me the video. I've got a Discord. Jump on the Discord. Please send me a video of it. I want to see exactly what strategy was used and how the fuck you did it, because to me, you are the David Blaine of BTD6. I don't know what the fuck you're doing with this magic bullshit, but I want to know. Or at least I want to see it. Okay, these are all fine. I forget that it's normal rounds. It's normal rounds, so none of these balloons are going to be like 5 million% stronger or anything like that. It's just normal rounds, half cash. Seriously though, this is fucking crazy. But yeah, like I said originally, my very first strategy or thought on this map was me calculating and realizing, oh, I can just play Psy and then get a Sky Shredder. It's genius. That dream died real quick, although it made it past round 40, which was surprising to me. And no lives lost, might I add. But still, this seems like an impossible feat without Monkey Knowledge right now. And hey, at least 2 of the maps prevent you from using Monkey Knowledge in the first place, so 2 of the maps are still applicable to a no Monkey Knowledge strategy, or at least a lesser Monkey Knowledge strategy. So, you know. But still, I regret to inform you guys, but once again, this Odyssey started at 4 o'clock. I have been playing it. Since then, it is now 7:30. I've spent 3.5 hours on this shit, and if I didn't turn Monkey Knowledge on right then and there, I probably would have spent another 5. Oh, but this is just so much nicer. Even the Silent Night remix or recreation, whatever you want to call it, playing in the background right now is so nice. Feels like it's soothing my brain. Probably because it is. And only 2,000 to go. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. BFBs are fine. We know this. And you know what I would love to say right now? I would love to list off a collection of monkey knowledge upgrades that could probably help you out the most here. Honestly, fuck the glue gunner free monkey knowledge upgrade. That is a waste of time and money, especially if you're just aiming to do Odysseys. I doubt there would ever be a planned Odyssey where that is needed. But obviously it does have its uses in custom challenges, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I would love to list you all like amazing monkey knowledge options, but to be fair, they're all the same ones that I've said before. Mana shield, just in case something slips through that isn't deadly, but still would be a bit of a shame if it got through. If you didn't have mana shield, you know? Anything that makes any upgrades or placement of towers cheaper, including heroes, all of the hero upgrades. I mean, fuck, start at level 3. Psy's gonna be an absolute tank if you can start at level 3, and oh my god, that is beautiful. It's even hitting through walls now. Oh, and there you go, 39,000. So we're cutting it pretty close. And if I didn't turn my monkey knowledge on, we'd be cutting it even closer. But yes, essentially, monkey knowledge requirements? Yes. Which ones? Yes. I'm sure the professionals out there can be of more assistance than me, admittedly. I don't know if anyone actually does Odysseys besides me. I know I'm typically the first to release them. And I say typically because typically, you know, they're not this much of a pain in the ass. But I know I'm typically first to release them, but I haven't actually seen if other people are doing them. And to be honest, I think that's probably better for me, personally, if I don't look. Because I do have that sort of... See, now that Monkey Knowledge is turned on, I'm actually talking about things that aren't the game. But, yeah, I think that's good for me. Because the more I watch other people on YouTube, or rather just in general, the more I watch YouTube, because I don't watch my own stuff, the more I watch YouTube and other gaming related videos and topics, the more I distance myself from trying said thing, because I don't want to look like I'm stealing an idea or content or anything like that, right? I'm not a big fan of that. But at the same time, you know, like, if it's a game or a challenge in a game, I shouldn't feel that way, you know? I shouldn't feel like I can't play a game because someone else has. Admittedly, it's less of that when it comes to new games, and it's more, I'm not going to be surprised. There's no surprise factor, you know? If it's a game purely based on skill, like BTD6, it doesn't matter if I've figured out the monkey lore already before purchasing, you know? Because it's a game based on skill and strategy, you know? But any sort of lore-related storytelling games, I feel like I've already sort of preemptively spoiled for myself, and it sort of distances me from them and makes me not want to necessarily play them, which I think is a damn shame. Because there's a lot of good games out there that I'm just passing up. Oh my god, that is a lot of balloons, huh? Can we stun those and sort those out? We might just need to nuke the field. Oh no, we good, we're cleaning them up. Okay, wow. I didn't think we'd be able to do that, but cool. Huh. We may need to use Psy's other ability as well here. When we see that they've stopped coming out. Okay, they've stopped coming out. Fuck them off. Delete them. Fucking goodbye. Don't need you here. Anyway. So yeah. And that's the thing. Like, some of my favorite games at the moment, I feel, have been overplayed. You know, like Skyrim is one of my favorite games. And admittedly, I did start a sort of Skyrim thing, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My PC runs like a potato, attached with wires, connected to a very dodgy looking outlet with a knife sticking out of one side. So honestly, it's probably best if I just leave Skyrim alone until I get an upgrade. But Skyrim is one of my favorite games. I would absolutely love to play that. and put it on YouTube and things like that. And I've posted little clips, just little funny moments I've encountered in Skyrim, and I'm tempted to do it with one of the other games I play as well, because there are some ridiculous things that happen. Like, it's just, I don't know. And I don't have anything to record PlayStation games yet. I'd like to, but you know, I don't have it readily available. And so I can't record PlayStation games, so any sort of PlayStation exclusives, sadly, I won't be able to play yet. I'd love to. People have recommended I play The Last of Us, because I've never played it before. So, you know, that's a series, a two-parter, Last of Us and Last of Us 2, that I've never experienced. And I've never seen gameplay of either, because I don't know, I've just never watched it. So that would be completely unspoiled for me, and I'd love to try it, but sadly don't have whatever you need to record on PlayStation. I suppose I could do 15-minute segments of screen recording through the actual PlayStation itself, but I don't know how great that is, and I imagine there's a reason people don't do that. Because I know it's limited to 15 minutes, so it wouldn't be super ideal, but I mean, it's out there, it's an option. I can't convey just how nice it is to have monkey knowledge on now. And just literally watch this ice monkey solo. Don't get me wrong, Sai's definitely helping out here. Ooh, we can pop Moabs. That is beautiful. I didn't notice that happen, but cool. I guess I would have noticed this round, but damn. See, this is where Sai starts to excel. It's just a shame that it's this late. You know? Sai's just an absolute clusterfuck of a hero in terms of getting their upgrades on time. Because Sai can literally pop every single thing in the game except for a bad. At max level 20, right? However, if you don't have monkey knowledge, Sai can't pop the first lead that shows up, because they don't get enough XP. Sai can't pop the first Moab that shows up instantly, because that's like 10 million years away. I don't know about the first ceramic. Maybe the first ceramic is okay, and is able to be popped, but that's about it. That's about it, you know? It takes 40 rounds beyond the first time a Moab shows up for Sai to finally be like, okay guys, I got it. Where is it? I'll kill it. And then in the meantime, it's like, sorry, we're dealing with ZOMGs, and he's like, wait, what are those? Sorry, they're like, oh, the fuck? I thought we were dealing with Moabs. It's like, yeah, but there's bigger things. It's just so inconsistent. But at the same time, despite the inconsistencies and how much I complain, Sai at the moment in this Odyssey, way fucking better than Sorta, way better than Quincy, infinite times better, almost. And I mean, we're doing well for now, but that's actually kind of clustering up a little much. You know, if you guys could just spread out, not towards the exit, but just a little bit. Seeing that Icicle Impale's cheating. If it's got something to shoot at within the walls, it can accidentally shoot what's outside of the walls. And sometimes it kills them. It's beautiful. But just see how nice this was now that we've got monkey knowledge on. And a big old FYI, and a disclaimer, I guess. I've pretty much got to the exact same round, whatever it was, 64? Was it? That stumped me with the fortified Moabs. I've pretty much gotten to that round before this, and the exact same thing happened. I had a different setup. I tried many different other things. It didn't work. Didn't work. And I don't think it would have worked as well as this does. So please do let me know if you've got any other strategies that I potentially could have, should have, would have, didn't have, try. And let me know if I'm a dumbass and there was an easy way out of this Odyssey. Because this is the only way forward I see. Maybe I'm just too used to placing minimal amounts of towers. Is that a thing? Maybe that's it. Right? Because, like, they've given me on average 10 towers to work with per map. And they've limited most towers to tier 4 and lower, so maybe I just haven't had a lot of practice with only tier 4 towers in difficult situations like this. But as you can see, 41 crew remaining over 3 maps, so despite my complaining, we did do very well here. And, like, damn, how? Anyway, what time is it? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, roughly. Give or take a few. So, we will be working on these last 3 maps tomorrow. We will still have Monkey Knowledge turned on, because this whole Odyssey seems to be a massive stick up my ass. Sorry for the negative... sorry for the negativity throughout this entire video. There's probably much more than I think. And so I apologize for that. Also, it kind of looks like Adora here has like a little smiley mouth, which is pretty funny. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna get some rest. You guys should too. This map's a pain in the ass. This Odyssey's a pain in the ass. Screw you, Furyblade. You made this specifically for experts in my mind, because this map's pain. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next ones. Bye-bye.